The camaraderie, the fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yes, it's Griezmann!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Silvestre.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him. No. Getting up there! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Silvestre. Nagoya Grampus leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, no joy this time. That's put paid to the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Look at this. Oh, he's having a go!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rijkaard has given away a free kick. And he's hit it long, but astray. Conte has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is well cleared. That's going wide left. It's played through for him. And this is Van Basten. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Van Basten. Drogba tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Nagoya Grampus, and he shoots! Well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
He's having a hit! Well, it's a fair try. But just off target.
O'Reilly has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Conte. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pacho. And it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. Check clears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's a little loose. And it's Conte. Silvestre finding himself in space.
Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Very much for your cooperation.
Nagoya Grampus claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Poland, number 23.
So right back into the action.
Number 21, Neymar.
Griezmann.
Number 11,
Deftly away.
number 25.
Smartly reclaimed. Now, can they
Coming
get
on
him
the
away?
field, number 6,
Griezmann.
Griezmann. Number 15.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 27, Serginho.
It's their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception.
Chance! And yes, it's there! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Conte, spread to the right. Van Basten. Zanetti. Oh, good read. Serginho. Now it's Griezmann. Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well played. Conte. And it's for Marlon. Timber. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. Timber picks it up out wide.
And a header!
And it's come back out to him.
And there's a goal!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Nagoya Grampus Go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's an errant pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Griezmann. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zanetti. Ball played for Conte. And this is Van Basten. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Poland. Number 5.
So changes afoot here,
Griezmann.
and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Poland are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nagoya Grampus perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good effort! And it's hoisted clear. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold looking sharp there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's having a shot!
Makaleli. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernando Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Stam gets it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold in acres of foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, what can they come up with here? Spread out to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Torres stood his ground strongly. And that is as far as it goes. Nagoya Grampus can reflect on a job really well done. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a loser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Now it's Osimhen. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Raul. Mateus. Silvestre. Rijkaard. Now it's Osimhen. Timber. Oh, that's fabulous.
He's having a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that wasn't far away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Raul. Roberto Baggio. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Baggio.
Roberto Baggio!
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
O'Reilly, he is through here. Silvestre. Nicely weighted ball. Now the delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Raul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Romario. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's looking wide. And it's O'Reilly. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy.
Norway definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Oh, good effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he cuts out the supply. O'Reilly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Threads one in.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Vardiol. Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Baggio stood his ground strongly. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Tries to thread one through. He's got away. Shapes to shoot.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Kimmich. Another pass, just kick.
Can he finish?
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross in, looks like a good one. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He won't be happy with that one. There's Kimmich. This is Messi.
This chance for a shot! Goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the
Shoots! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinct.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Baggio.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul, always looking for that half a chance. O'Reilly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Osimhen being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries to pass it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish?
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. And they win it back again. Mateus has a look and plays it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. O'Reilly. Hakimi. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Now Schlotterbeck. More and more pressure on the ball here. Kimmich. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Silvestre. Cross flung into...
Oh, great leap!
Oh, off the bar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
45, Osman. Number 6, Conte.
Nagoya
Coming on the
Grampus
field,
still have the cards to
number
affect this
27,
game.
Serginho.
Mateus
Number 20,
closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
22, Vitinha.
And here's
Substitution
Cristiano
in progress.
Ronaldo. Vitinha.
He's having a pop!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Serginho. Silvestre. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Kane. And the shot, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And how did he not put that away? So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Zanetti. Muscular approach does pay off here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Serginho. Somerville ventures forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Somerville. That's tidy. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Zanetti. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Romario.
Big chance! Yes!
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.